Good morning. I pray that your Thursday was filled with spaces and places of joy, of peace, of happiness. I'm playing with my head because I'm trying to let you all see that I actually have eyes. I noticed that most of my videos look like my eyes are closed, but they're not. So today I want to read to you my good morning post from this morning. It says, in general, people are not drawn to perfection in others. People are drawn to shared interests, shared problems, and an individual's life energy. Humans connect with humans. Hiding one's humanity and trying to project an image of perfection makes a person vague, slippery, lifeless, and uninteresting. And so it says, in general, again, people are not drawn to perfection in others. And I'm going to skip down. Hiding one's humanity and trying to project an image of perfection makes a person, makes you, makes me vague, slippery, lifeless, and uninteresting. And so today I want to talk about just be you. Just be you. You know, for a lot of us, if you sustain a trauma, if you watch TV, if you follow social media, you will get the sense that the you who you have been divinely made to be isn't good enough. You will get messages that says, your size is not the right size, your skin colors are not the right color, your hair textures are not right texture, where you live is not right, and on and on and on and on and on. And so what you do is you begin to try to make yourself over into who you believe is acceptable. You begin to try to make yourself over into that image that you think will draw others towards you. And if you've been traumatized, it's a little bit different. If you've been traumatized, you learn how to wear different masks. You learn how to be who you believe the person who you're interacting with wants you to be in the moment, but it has nothing to do with the real you. And I just wanted to stop by here today to say to you, you are perfect exactly the way you are. I don't care how tall you are, how small you are, how your body size, whatever, you are perfectly fine. And you don't have to be someone else. I was watching this reality show that's called Beyond the Pole. I'm going to say it again. It's called Beyond the Pole. And it's a reality show about women who work in a strip club. And, I started watching it because I was like, let me see what this is about. And one of the things I can say emphatically, it kind of highlights about 6 or 7 of these young women, and all except for one who had actually stopped working in the club, they all were being their real and authentic self. And what happened is I watched it because they were being their real authentic self when they were not at work performing. I began to have a deep empathy and a deep appreciation, and it increased my knowledge and took down some of the beliefs that I may have had about women who work in the adult entertainment industry. They all had stories, they all had reasons why. None of them appeared to be hooked on drugs. One clearly admitted that she said, and I drink, and I drink. And, but they all chose to be their authentic self. Now, do I agree with everything that they were talking about? No, but who am I to judge them? A lot of people don't agree with everything that I do. That's not the point of this. We're not here to stand in judgment. What I did do is I learned from them, and I could admire their sense of transparency, their sense of walking fully into the decisions that they've made and being unapologetic about it. Each one of them had a reason for wanting to leave the adult entertainment industry because they wanted better for themselves. They wanted to be able to branch out into entrepreneurship. They wanted to be able to really exercise and use all their gifts and still keep their clothes on. But for some, They enjoyed what they did. They felt proud of what they did. They walked in their authenticity. And no, I'm not telling you to go become a part of the adult entertainment industry. Focus, focus. What I am saying is just be you. Whatever choices you're making, however you're choosing to live your life, do it authentically. You don't have to become someone else. You don't have to put on a front. You don't have to um, present yourself in a particular way because you think that's the only way that someone's going to want to deal with you, because you think that's the only way that people will accept you. If you make the decision to be your true, authentic self, I guarantee you it will draw more wholesome relationships. It will draw, when I say wholesome, I mean relationships that are built on honesty, relationships that are built on authenticity, relationships that are built on total acceptance. I just want to make sure you understand there is a freedom that comes when you allow yourself to simply walk in your light, to walk in who you have been created to be, to unapologetically be you. Now, sometimes we unapologetically being us, we may make some interesting decisions that we may no longer serve us anymore. But the idea is to know who you are. Self-knowledge is key. To not deny the parts of yourself that you don't like, but recognize it all comes together to make you a whole, and recognize that you are more than some of your maybe more challenging choices. And there's a whole lot more to you. So I just want to encourage you today to just be you. Earth, Wind, and Fire said you just got to love you. And I'm saying just be you. Be the authentic you. And if there's parts of you, when you're authentic, when you're being real with yourself, if there's parts of you that you recognize are not serving you well, then do the work to correct it. Do the work to correct it. You should never have to apologize for being who you were created to be. I love you all, and I know that this message is for somebody. Just be you, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And my dear, you are a fabulous, fabulous part of this thing we call the human race. And our lives will be so much enhanced when you give yourself the freedom to let us see the real, authentic you. Love you, and I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.